Hi everyone, this is Marjorie. Thanks for joining me. And if you're new here, please subscribe. If you're returning, please leave your comments below and let me know if you have any questions. This is a keto tag, kind of a get to know me type of thing. And it's all about the ketogenic way of eating. So we're going to start out with number one. How did I find keto? I had been on the HCG diet. I didn't like the way that my skin was getting very dehydrated. I gained the weight back. And in doing research on YouTube, I discovered keto diet. So that's how I found it, and on YouTube. When did I start the keto diet? I started it in earnest about 6 months ago, and I've lost 40 pounds. I had started it before, probably a year ago, well, maybe no, 8 months ago. And at that time, I got the keto flu and didn't know about the keto flu, so I ended up quitting. And then I gained even more weight, and by that time, I had gotten to the point where I just was so frustrated and so disappointed with myself. So that's how I started. And why did I start keto? Because after doing all of my research, I just really felt like it made a lot of sense to be putting healthy fats in, particularly since I depleted so many healthy fats while I was on the HCG diet. And I missed fat. I love my butter. I like coconut oil and olive oil on my. I like olive oil on my salad. I like avocados. I like fat. How much have I lost? I think I said 40 pounds and more to go. Number five, what struggles have I had with keto? Most notably, the keto flu was difficult the first time around. Second time around, I did not have the keto flu because I made my keto lemonade, which is where I mix up this product called Natural Calm. You can buy just magnesium. Calm is a magnesium supplement, a powdered one, with some stevia raspberry lemon flavoring. You put a spoonful in a cup, stir it up. I add a teaspoon of potassium citrate, and you must add some sea salt to your diet. The main thing with potassium, magnesium, and sea salt is that it replaces the electrolytes that you're definitely going to be losing when you're first losing weight. You know how everybody says, oh, it's just water weight. Well, there is water weight loss with almost any diet, and there's also major electrolyte loss. So you've got to replace that, and that's what causes the keto flu. So that was the main struggle I've had. Other struggles were cravings in the beginning before I became fat adapted. I'm the only person in this household doing carbs, low carbs. Everybody else is doing carbs. And I would say high carbs. You know, there's mac and cheese and cinnamon bread with toast. When you toast cinnamon bread, it smells so good. And then there's just a lot of food here that is not keto friendly. Number six, how does keto change my relationship with food? I don't feel compelled to, not compelled. I don't feel that I have no control over food anymore. I used to feel like food controlled me. I keep talking about Keto Casey's calendar. She did a keto calendar, and I love it. One of the pages says, "Food is not the boss of me." That's how I feel now. It was like it used to be the boss of me when I would get upset about something or, sad about something or stressed about something. I would eat without even realizing I was eating. I would be popping food in my mouth. I think I knew somewhere deep down inside, but I chose to not pay attention to it because I needed to self-medicate and cover up those emotions I was having. Number seven, has keto changed any other areas of my life? Well, yeah, let's see. My blood pressure went down immediately after I started on keto. Any other areas of my life? Let's see. The fact that I don't sit on the couch all day and I'm no longer a couch potato, I would say that's a good change. The fact that I actually think I enjoy healthy food more now that I'm on keto. which kind of blows me away because I used to be vegan and vegetarian a good portion of my life. And I wouldn't say that was so healthy because I would be hungry and I know a lot of vegans and vegetarians will say, oh no, we eat totally healthy. And that's true for the most part, but I had my little private moments where I'd cruise through and get a bag of French fries and a Diet Coke. Yeah, that's healthy. So no, I feel like there things are black and white with keto. You cannot eat. Once you're fat adapted, you don't have the cravings for all of that junk anymore, and it's just so nice. Is it sustainable for life? Yeah, totally. Did I have to? Is there a learning curve? There was a big learning curve for me, and the thing that I liked was Sarah calls this cutified food, and I don't know if Casey calls it that, but both of those ladies who are so successful, and two of my favorites they're my favorite role models because they're mature like me and they've managed to lose weight at a mature age. So, and I don't know if Casey's 60 yet, but I think Sarah is. Anyway, so the thing is, let's see. The thing is about it being sustainable is that it's just an easy to do diet for me. I love the steaks and salads. I love to do my chicken broth with lemon. I kind of worked the program until I got it around to what worked for me. Like in the evening, if people were having warm food around here or something that, oh, sorry, my camera's moving, something that looked really delicious, I would figure out what I could do to make a substitute. And keto-fied food, back to what I was saying there when I had a little moment and got distracted. A keto-fied food is where you find things that you can substitute, like there's chocolate mug cakes, there's lemon poppy seed mug cake, and there's recipes for bread that you bake in a bread pan, but I choose to do the little mug biscuits because that way you've only got a little bit of it around. You can slice it in half. If you do something that's a full size and it's keto, you're going to tell yourself, it's keto. I'll just have one more slice because that is so good. So I only do individual keto portions for myself, or at least only 2 portions. And then I immediately, like when I make my keto pizza, I cut it into fourths. I eat a fourth of it, and I immediately put the other 3/4 onto individual paper plates and slide those right into a great big Ziploc baggie and put those right into the freezer. So I've got pizza for another meal. I just take it out whenever I'm in a real hurry or everybody's eating something else and I don't get to eat it. So keto-fied food, I've finally gotten to the point where I don't really do mug cakes. I'm going to do some for demo on here because I know it's the beginning of the year. People are doing that. But yeah, I'm down to the point where I am doing intermittent fasting. I'm not going to get into what that is right now. And I hope to get to 1 meal a day, OMAD, if you see that on people's YouTube titles. That's what they're talking about, 1 meal a day. Intermittent fasting is where you allow your body to, I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but it's where you allow your body and your digestion to recover at least like an 18-hour, 16-hour period. And when you do that, your human growth factors kick in, and the telomeres and things like that get damaged from all of the fat and all of the toxins that we take in are able to start rebuilding, which is the only way they've discovered that happens is calorie restriction and fasting. Would I recommend keto to others? I would so recommend keto to others. Do you need to see your doctor first? Probably. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you that. Don't do this. If you think you need to see your doctor, you probably do. Everybody can make their own choices, but yeah, I would recommend keto to others, particularly if you have insulin problems, if you're insulin resistant. There's several people on here. Kathy, on Kathy's Crazy Life, she has lowered her insulin, diabetes medication. She and her husband have lost lots of weight. So many good reasons that I would recommend keto to others. Will everybody succeed at it? No. You got to have the right mindset at the right time. You can try it. You can always come back if you don't succeed the first time. I did. I came back. My keto goals for 2018. Well, I'm really good at not cheating on keto. I don't even think I have since I started. Well, maybe once when we were on vacation in Oregon. I don't remember for sure. But basically, I just keep it to under 20 carbs a day. But I have a couple of goals. I'm going to try weighing my food, measuring it all out in grams, because up until now, I have not measured. I have gone through the thing where I just keep my grams under 20, and I make sure I eat some protein each day and a little bit extra healthy fat, and it's all worked. But I have noticed that my weight has slowed down, and I want to continue to lose at least several pounds a month at the very slowest. So I'm going to be measuring my food and using my little scale. The second thing that I want to do, my goal for 2018, I mentioned it in my food Costco video that I did the other day. I have been drinking diet soda. I love diet Dr. Pepper, and especially during the summer, it was just something that I kind of craved. I like the fizziness. If you are a soda addict, you know what that's like. I'm not, I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I have never done that. And but I have been drinking soda for so long, and it just eats your bones away, and it's loaded with chemicals, and it's loaded with, flavorings and colorings and all of that. So I've decided to quit that, and I have quit. My new thing is I bought a soda stream, and I bought some flavored stevias, cola flavor, root beer flavor, and lemon and orange and vanilla cream. And I'm going to try and berry. I'm going to try all of those in carbonated water made from my soda stream. And then when I just don't want to even bother with the soda stream, which is pretty easy, so that tells you I'm occasionally really lazy, I'm going to grab a coconut LaCroix out of the cupboard. Those are coconut flavored waters. If you don't know about LaCroix, buy some and taste it. It's delicious. Unless, of course, you don't have a problem. And I justified that the whole first 6 months drinking the Dr. Pepper because I had a sweet tooth. And I felt like I still use quite a bit of stevia. I haven't given up the sweeteners because I do have a sweet tooth and I enjoy sweets. And you can make so many good things with them. But for the most part, I bought all the stuff to make all the cutified foods, and I really don't do it. But I could, and I will. I'll do some for you because a lot of you are just starting, and I want to show you how easy it can be to, but I'll tell you another thing. I tried a lot of the keto foods, and they just weren't even that great. Some people just make stuff and post it all day long. And for 6 months, I've gone through keto recipes and watched people make stuff on YouTube. And it is not all created equal. So I'm going to show you my very favorites. And of course, those might not even be your favorites. So go look for your own and do your own research. Find out. But just if you're going to be successful on this, I feel like the one thing I would recommend to others is that you do your research and feel completely comfortable with consuming large quantities of healthy fats. And of course, we all know there's nothing wrong with not consuming gobs of carbs. Carbs are not an essential food group. So with that, I'm going to leave you and say, if you would like to do this tag, consider yourself tagged. I love to hear the answers to these questions. And I am now going to go and look for other people that have answered this. Thanks a lot. And please subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get my notifications. Bye now.